ways of mathematics.
I am the wizard Malgaroth the Black. Black because I hate everything. Well, almost everything. So I guess Malgaroth the really dark grey. But what I hate most of all is mathematics, and I will ensure that you little pests learn no mathematics at all.
I am Bertram the Bald, and I am here to defend this math kingdom against all its enemies.
My son the king has such excellent ideas. So, if we are to create this glorious math kingdom, follow me to the library so we can have our math lessons. My lords and my ladies, for today's lesson, the king has commanded that you learn how to accurately count in multiples of 2 and 5, forwards and backwards. He has also commanded that you count in tens from any number, forwards and backwards. There's a lot for us to do, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's get started.
The Queen Mumsy has told me to tell you to bring forth thy square of numbers. Bring out your number square.
We know how to count in steps of 2 from 0. When we count in 2s from 0, every number that we land on is called a multiple of 2. Starting from 0, we are going to count in multiples of 2 until 30. Here we go. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Very good. Now, we are going to count in multiples of 2, starting from 30 and going backwards until we are back at 0. Follow along on your number square. 30, 28, 26, 24, 22, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Very good. Now, if I am counting backwards in multiples of 2, and I start from 24, so from 24, counting backwards in multiples of 2, what will the next 2 numbers be? Counting backwards in multiples of 2 from 24, what will the next 2 numbers be? Write them on your whiteboards. Okay. Some of you found that a little bit tricky. Remember, we're counting backwards. So, counting backwards in multiples of 2 from 24, the next number will be 22, and then 20. So you should have written 22 and 20. Counting forwards in multiples of 2, starting from 18. What will the next 2 numbers be? Write them on your whiteboards. Counting forwards in multiples of 2 from 18. What will the next 2 numbers be? Very good. Yes, that one was much easier. Counting forwards in multiples of 2, starting from 18, you should have written 20 and 22. Nicely done.
Oh, you thin-plated moron. You think you're going to fight me? No, you'll be fighting Snuggles. Snuggles? Sick him.
Sir Bertram, stop shining your head and go defend the kingdom!
Now, we are going to count in multiples of 5. Starting from 0, we are going to count in multiples of 5 until 60. Here we go. 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Very good. Now, we are going to start from 60 and count backwards in multiples of 5 until we reach 0 again. Here we go. 60, 55, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 0. Well done. Now, if I were counting forward in multiples of 5, starting from 15, what would the next 2 numbers be? Write them on your whiteboard. Counting forwards in multiples of 5, starting from 15, what will the next 2 numbers be? Yes, you're right. That was very easy. Counting in multiples of 5, starting from 15, the next 2 numbers would be 20 and 25. Well done. Now, counting backwards in multiples of 5. Counting backwards in multiples of 5 from 45, what would the next 2 numbers be? Remember, we are counting backwards in multiples of 5. Write the next 2 numbers on your whiteboard. Use your number square to help you if you need to. Very well done. Counting backwards in multiples of 5 from 45, the next 2 numbers would be 40 and 35. Lovely job. Now, lords and ladies, we will be counting in multiples of 10. Again, starting from 0, but this time we're going to go all the way to 100. Are you ready? Let's start. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Well done. You know what's coming next? Now we shall be counting backwards in multiples of 10, starting from 100 and finishing at 0. Here we go. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. Very well done. Now, counting forwards in multiples of 10, starting from 70, write the next 2 numbers on your whiteboard. Counting forwards in multiples of 10, starting from 70, write the next 2 numbers. You are correct. The multiples of 10 are the easiest ones. Counting forwards in multiples of 10 from 70, the next 2 numbers are 80 and 90. All right then, let's count backwards in multiples of 10. Counting backwards in multiples of 10, starting from 20, what are the next 2 numbers? Counting backwards in multiples of 10, starting from 20, what are the next 2 numbers? I thought I was going to fool you with that one. However, you are doing exceedingly well. Counting backwards in multiples of 10, starting from 20, the next 2 numbers are 10 and 0. Good job.
Oh, very good, Snuggles. Who made proud daddy? Eh? Who's a proud daddy? I'm a proud daddy. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You have disappointed me, Sir Bertram. Hand in your sword and helmet.
And helmet?
And helmet. So, Sir Bertram.
Oh, that's why they call it a ball.
Yeah.
We have counted in steps of 2, 5 and 10, starting from 0 each time. However, now we are going to count in steps of 10, but we are not going to start from 0. We are going to start from 1. If I want to count in steps of 10, using my number square, which direction should I go? Not everyone remembered. You go down your number square when you're counting in steps of 10. Each step of 10 is 1 square. When we're counting in multiples of 10, we can see that. Each multiple of 10 is right underneath each other. And this works starting from any number. So, counting in steps of 10 from 1, 11, 21, follow along with me on your number square, 31, 41, 51, 61, 71, 81, 91, 91. Now, these are not multiples of 10, but they are steps of 10. And you can move down your number square from any number to count in steps of 10. So, on your whiteboard, starting from the number 3, count forwards in steps of 10. Write down all of the numbers, counting forwards in 10, starting from 3 until you get to the bottom of your number square. Remember, you are moving down your number square. Have you finished? All right, but not very much longer. Well done. The numbers you should have written are 3, 13, 23, 33, 43, 53, 63, 73, 83, and 93. Ladies, lords, the king is incredibly pleased at your progress. Kindly continue to work this hard.
Well done,